Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new FTB Infinity on expert mode. We are here back in the world. There's a few little things though, and you guys commented so many comments on the last video, and thank you so much for all those comments. Wonderful comments, great ideas. Fantastic ideas. Certain things like potion generators obviously aren't available. There was a lava comment. Of course, lava's been disabled in this pack, sadly. So I think what I'm going to start out with here today, I've cleared out a bit of room. I am going to expand my big reactor, and big reactors aren't overly exciting by any means whatsoever. So I think I'm going to expand this guy pretty much off camera, nothing too crazy, and you know, a standard 15 by 15 by 7 on the exterior casing. So I think I'm going to do that. Just kind of off camera a little bit, and you know, all that kind of stuff. I have also made a few more solar panels I should say. We're up to 4, so that's 2,000 EU per tick. Pretty ridiculous, right? Pretty nice. I'm gonna keep making some of those as we go. A lot of people were like, oh, just make the creative energy cell. Of course. Of course, why didn't I think of that? Of course, I should just make this. The RTG fuel is the easy part. I have it. The frame's easy. These guys, though, not so easy. The enhanced Galgadorian block, not easy at all. Each one of these requires all of this. Yeah, and each one of these requires this. Not easy whatsoever. We are so far off from that, it is not even funny. But look at our gas tiers. 28. 28 gas tiers is all we have. We do need to get a farm going. I actually want to start some of that today. So I think what we'll do today, I'm going to keep working on the big reactor stuff as the stuff is getting crafted here. And I think we're going to work on getting some of those fundamental materials down so that we can work towards getting that creative energy cell. Of course, that is one of the goals that we are working towards overall, is including the guilty mana pool and all of that stuff. So there's plenty of little goals that we're working towards in this world. So I want to get all of that going first and ready so that we can, you know, kind of proceed on. But to do some of that, we need a ton of power. So I'm going to keep on working on power because that's basically what we need. Lots of it. And we will also start doing a few more mob farms as well. Oh boy, we gotta cover this whole thing up. Terraforming at its best. Yep. Oh, perfect. Look at that. It's like Minecraft generated it. Oh, baby. Beautiful. It's just so beautiful. Alright, so I'm gonna get to work, get this stuff done, and we'll see you in a sec. Okay, so we're over here in the last millennium, and hi, how's it going, last villager? No trades. But we're over here, and as you can see, I don't know where they're following, like, getting ground to bits. They must be back at my base. They must be spawning on the cursed earth. Anyways, I have a tesseract here, and I also have the powered spawner with witches in them. Now, again, I kind of want to just keep on expanding on this guy right here. We have the ability to do so, and I think it's actually a good idea to do so. So let's do this. That's bad. That's bad. Okay, and Shazam. Okay, good. So we have the ability to set this that it's only active with a signal. Good. But we will also need to get it some power. So I'm thinking we'll just run some power down the side over here. So we'll put this tesseract here, and we can just set this to receive energy. Good. And we will set this guy so that it's powered up. Beautiful. Now we do need some redstone energy. So let's just get some energy conduits. That should do. Let's do 10. Good. Again, this is why the logistics stuff is so much better. Okay, good. Alright, so now, what do we need? We need this to be active without signal. That's right. So we're going to have this powered all the way up. Very good. I actually wouldn't mind getting a little bit of something else as well. I don't think I have any, though. I do not. Okay. So we will have to go back. Let's first close up that hole, and I think we can turn this back on. And what we should see is we should start to see some witches as well coming through in our spawns. So we should get some witches. I hope they won't spawn on the roof. I didn't think about that. It should be fine, right? Either way, this is still decently slow overall. This entire farm. And for that, we're going to need a lot of upgrades. Yeah, there's a witch. Slowly but surely trickling in a few witches. Like I said, it's a little bit slow. And there's a lot of upgrades that we can try to do to it. So let's see what our power can handle and all that stuff. Oh god, we ended up back here again. Forgot all about that. Okay, so I want to make a Wyvern core, and the reason I want to make a Wyvern core is because a Wyvern core can be upgraded. It can upgrade the spawner to a tier 2, which is just going to improve the speed at which we can make all this stuff. So to do that, I think we're going to do a little system, because I don't think we have any thaumium or mana steel in here. We do not. Alright. So, let's get a little bit of this going. I wouldn't mind coming up with a little bit of a better system of making thaumium all the time. But, it's one of those things. Let's see. Maybe we will do that next time. Yeah. Let's get a little bit of mana steel here. I'm pretty sure I have some right over here. Good. Now, what am I going to need? Well, I only need the 1 core, so let's just get the 2 for now, because, yeah, we have to make it in 2s. Let's get a little bit more. The only one that I'm interested in upgrading is the Wither skeleton farm, and the reason being, it's pretty straightforward, but the Guardians and the Clerics, they don't need to run all that fast. I'm still going to get the loot that they're dropping, and that's all I'm really interested in from them. So, we don't need to go completely crazy. Boom, there's 2 thaumium, good. So we have the thaumium, we have the mana steel. Let's work on this Wyvern core. Very good, so we need 4 of the draconic cores. 1, 2, 3, 4. We should probably just make a stack of those. What did I do? You can't make a stack of these? Oh, that's weird. Okay, and I should have everything else. Wyvern core. Nice. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay, I made 2 stacks. I do not know how or why that happened. It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure we'll need them. I'm sure we'll use them. Okay, so in here, we want to do a few upgrades. The first one is to the powered spawner itself. Let's do that one with an octatic upgrade. Now this is going to spawn a lot of witches, but this should solve my glowstone problem that I've been having. Now this guy here is the clerics. Let's turn these off for right now, because that's going to be a lot of badness. Alright, Wyvern core. Let's find our... Okay, so that's the clerics. What's that? That is the Guardian, and this guy, of course I did it on the bottom, is the Wither skeleton. So we'll upgrade that guy to tier 2. And so we should be seeing a lot more Wither skeletons and witches coming through here. And that is good. Now, I want to also make a ghast farm. But we have a bit of a problem. Ghasts are a little bit more unique or confusing. This is going to start like backlogging, isn't it? Oh god, those guys are so loud and annoying. But yeah, so we're getting a lot of witches here. A lot of witches. Even more so than the wither skeletons, I think. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. But one is completely free. The other one is using power. As we get some witches, though, I'll probably switch them to a stabilized spawner from Draconic Evolution. And we'll just keep on going and changing and updating as we go. Oh boy. You know what? Let's fix that problem right there. That problem is getting on my nerves. Alright? Let's do it. Let's fix it. Let's find something that we can use. So there is something from Draconic Evolution that can fix that item. And it is the Charm of Dislocation. Okay? Pretty straightforward. It's actually not that difficult to make. It does require one of those Wyvern cores. Some solid blocks of solid ender and blaze lamps. Okay. Let's look that up. Dislocation. Now there's also an enhanced one as well, which requires awakened cores, which I am not really prepared to do at this point in time. So, let's just look at the Charm of Dislocation. Now, what is another thing that we can do here? There is another one from RF Tools, if I'm not mistaken. There is this guy right here, a Charged Porter. This guy here. This allows you to teleport to a previously set matter receiver. Okay. It's not very expensive, but we don't have a matter receiver, I don't believe. Let's see. A matter receiver, what do they look like? Matter booster. Let's look it up. Receiver. Receiver. It helps if you spell it right. There it is right there. A matter receiver. Okay. Okay. So, it's going to take power. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling the dislocation. Just kind of feeling the dislocation a little bit. Charm of Dislocation. Shift right click to bind your current X, Y, and Z coordinates as well as the direction you are facing and the dimension you are currently in. So, this guy here, oh, we can only do it that way, hey? Okay. So, we need 1,000 millibuckets of Resonant Ender times 4. So 4,000. So that is, how many of these? I believe 4 is 1,000. So that's a whole stack of ender pearls, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think this will pick it up, but let's remove it just in case it does. Okay, we'll do that. We have our basin over there, so we can get all of that ready to go. Are these not smelting? Why are these not smelting? Why are these block of solid ender? Magma crucible. Do we have to pipe in? Oh, really? We have to pipe it in? Well, that's annoying. Alright. Let's see now. Okay. We can do that just the same. How much do I have in here? I have 9,000. Okay. I have a whole bunch down here. So let's get some in here. Good. More than enough. Oh god. 32,000. Good enough. Alright. Now, we just need to pipe this in, hey? So let's go right here with our tank and transfer node. Boom. And it doesn't connect. Okay. And like so. There we go. Now it's connecting. And are we transferring in? We are. We have 4,000 already. Which is more than enough. Oh god, stop. Stop. We're probably going to lose some here, but that's fine. Okay, good. And then we can move that around again. 7,800. Close enough. So now we can do the casting basin, get this done. And from there, we should be pretty darn good. Let's take this back and place it down again like so. And there's our first block of solid ender. Let's get another one. And we need 2 more as well. Okay, so we got the blocks of ender. We need some blaze lamps. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are actually really good. If you're going to burn down an item, highly recommend that. And we need a wyvern core. Okay. Glad I made a few of those. Boom. And we just got an achievement. Okay. So, I want to... You must first set the destination. Okay, so boom. So my teleporter is bound to here. Now, I'm not sure how you fuel this thing. I think it requires like ender pearls or something. If I'm not mistaken, I thought that was the case. 20 uses remaining. Can we not, like... I'm not sure. Now, the Awakened Draconium, I've never done it. Okay, I've never done Awakened Draconium before. So, that is a new thing for me. How do you get this thing going? So, Awakened Draconium, see the Dragon Heart page. Okay, so drop a Dragon Heart on the ground and activate it with an explosion. Drop 4 to 16 Draconic cores on the ground near the activated heart. 4 per charged Draconium block. Okay, so we need like 16 Draconic cores. A few seconds after its initial activation, it will draw all nearby items towards it. Anything that is not a Draconic core will be destroyed. Now quickly replace the blocks that you need. Near the heart. Okay. Okay. Okay, that doesn't seem too hard. Alright, so I decided I don't have enough to do any of that because I have no nether stars left. We used up our last one making our Charm of Dislocation. But the cool thing about this is we are now bound to this spot. So we can use it to actually teleport us back from wherever we are if we need it. I would like to get the enhanced one, but yeah, we're not quite there yet. So our power is dipping now that our witch farm is fully upgraded. So let's just jump on down to our shelter here and let's upgrade our control rods a little bit. Control Alt, yeah. Let's just pull them all the way out and see what we end up with. So that should give us again that 9,000 RF per tick, give or take. And we should be, yeah, gaining again. Okay, twofold. So we're using about, what, 8,000 RF per tick on average. So that's interesting. It's very interesting. We didn't tap into these because I don't have these hooked up at this point in time. The culinary generators with the gelatinous slime. We've, all the lines burnt out for some reason. I don't get it. It's fine. The other thing that we probably were using a little bit of would be the reactant dynamos that we have up here. Yeah, we definitely drained some of those guys out. And we are using them at 160 RF per tick. So that's good to know too. It'd be interesting to see how our biomass production holds up overall with these guys running. And they are all running full bore at the moment. That's good to see. Okay. It's nice to see, you know, I keep talking about getting power and, you know, this and that, but if we're not using all the power, what's the point in having it, right? So, as you can see, we are generating enough with those reactant dynamos and our big reactor. Not bad. Now, also downstairs, because we have all of those beautiful, beautiful solar panels that are up and running, I've been cranking out a ton of solarium and, you know, iridium and you name it. We are just cruising across the board with power on the EU side of things. Now, again, I could use some of that to convert us back over to the RF at a very nice conversion rate of 1 to 4. Which we may end up doing at some point in time, but not quite yet. Let's look at getting another solar panel. Okay, what's the holdup then? Am I crafting one? No? Okay. I must have canceled it. Ultimate solar. Go. There we go. That's what I'm just going to keep on doing. I think I'm going to keep building these solar panels because, I mean, to get up to a quantum, we need 8 anyways. Now, we're going to need 9 quantum solar panels for our creative energy cell at some point in time. But this guy, is, I can't remember the exact numbers of what it generates, but it generates a lot of power. So I might even just, once I have one of those built, I might convert that right on over to RF. Alright, so we are going to start prepping for our wither making guy, okay? Our wither killer. That's what we're planning on doing. Now, Runic Dungeons adds a whole bunch of cool things, but they also add these wither boss proof bricks, which is pretty darn awesome. Let me have you know. What? What? Compressed obsidian. Oh. Oh, okay. Alright. Let's get some of that. There we go. Okay. Weird. Alright, and we can make some of this. Boom. 8. Oh god, that takes a lot of obsidian. Alright. Let's make a few more of these. Luckily, we have great technology to craft a whole bunch of obsidian pretty darn quickly. Are we actually out? We are pretty much out of obsidian. Okay. So, I need a whole bunch more stuff, basically, because 21 blocks is not going to cut it. Let's set up our obsidian thing going again. Let's see, I think I need a chest for that, if I'm not mistaken. So let's get a chest. Request 1. Good. We'll get this guy down. Like so. Very good. And this should get it to go active almost right away. Put that guy right here. Like so. So we should be starting to get some more obsidian nice and quick. I am interested in monitoring. I believe, I don't know if we have enough witches yet, but for now it's working. We're kind of cruising along pretty darn good. One of the things that I wouldn't mind doing actually is upgrading our altar to a tier 5. So we may do that right away, but I also want to set up this wither killing device ASAP. So let me figure out a few things. You know what? We're pretty much at wrapping up point, I think. Yeah. What I'm going to do, I think I'm going to prep for all of this wither stuff. It's a little bit cramped for me to get it done, I think, this episode. We could go with a wand focus of warding. That might be nice as well. But, yeah, we might do that. But we need more nether stars, which means we need to kill more withers. So we may get into that as well. I think I'm going to, yeah, so the obsidian thing does still drain our LP. Power's good, you name it. It's pretty darn good right now. We have a ton of witches at the moment. And I think to end off the episode, I think we're going to do one more thing. I don't know if we actually have enough Cenarium. I think we're just short of getting 3 more solar panels. Yeah, we're 8 short. Ooh, we're not just short. What is that thing called again? What is this thing called again? Because we might need more of these. Molecular transformer. Okay. Molecular transformer. Oh god. That's not easy. Oh god, that's not easy. It's not easy at all. Tin powder? Who keeps that stuff lying around? You know what? I may just work towards getting this thing automated. Because I'm pretty sure we can do this quite easily. Transformers. I have the MVs automated. Okay. We can do that. Yeah, so I might get another one of these rolling because I think we need to anyways. Alright, so here we go. We got our other molecular transformer. Beautiful. Let's get that guy fired up as well. We'll run them both. Why not? And I think because that took us so long to automate, we do have it available for automation now. Beautiful. But I believe we now also have enough for 3 more solar panels. Bam, we do. Done. Get crafting. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I know it was a little crazy and whatnot, but we got a lot done. And I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have yourselves a fantastic day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye for now. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and all that fun, awesome stuff that you guys have been doing. Comments. Oh, the comments. I love comments. Thank you.